Alright, it's your boy PTR here with another update on these stimulus checks. Alright, as you can see from the title of the article, Donald Trump calls again for $2,000 checks as COVID bill remains in flux. And by in flux, I mean if this bill does not get signed quick, fast, in a hurry, it's going to be on and popping. Because unemployment and the eviction moratorium end in 2 days on the 28th. After that, landlords and anybody who has tenants who aren't paying their rent due to being out of work or XYZ have full discretion to start evicting people left, right, and center. So this bill is very important. So, Donald Trump said on Friday he will continue trying to push for the bigger direct payments for the American people. And I agree. $600 were measly. We pay a bunch of taxes, regardless if they're going overseas or anything else, however you feel about that. The same amount of effort should be done for American people. Stimulus may be expensive, but doing nothing is vastly more expensive, and the currency will be human life. Alright, so Trump's doing Trump things. He's golfing at Palm Beach. So he's at Mar-a-Lago, Palm Beach, golfing, chilling out, and one of his big friends now there with him, Lindsey Graham. We'll get to him in a second. But Trump tweeted out the other day, made many calls and had meetings with the Trump International Palm Beach, Florida. Why would politicians not want to give people $2,000 rather than only $600? Same. It wasn't their fault. It was China's. I'm going to keep my opinion of that to myself. Give our people the money. That's what he tweeted. And that leads us into what his friend, and unfortunately my representative, Lindsey Graham, said. So, after spending some time at real Donald Trump, I am convinced he is more determined than ever to increase stimulus payments to $2,000 a person and challenge Section 230 big tech liability protection. Alright, so let's break this down. So, if Donald Trump does not like to lose face, so if Lindsey Graham is confident enough to come out and say on Twitter, I am convinced that Donald Trump is more determined than ever to push for these bigger stimulus checks, I can guarantee he is not going to sign this bill, and he's just going to veto it when it hits his desk, because again, he doesn't like to lose face, and he's already publicly said it was a disgrace, and he's telling his biggest supporters while they're out golfing or doing whatever, I'm down for the cause, and I'm going to keep pushing. Alright, Section 230. Alright, that's a completely different horse. Section 230, aka the Warren Amendment, is basically, a good example would be, let's say, me as PCRO is talking mad crazy on Twitter, Facebook, any social media platform. Whatever social media platform I happen to be talking crazy on is not liable for what I say, because I'm my own person. They're just the platform where I get to say stuff. Section 230 will remove that shielding between person who says something and person on platform. So if I said something crazy, somebody who felt offended could sue me and, let's say, Twitter. Donald Trump's perspective is that we need to get rid of it so we can deal with different disinformation campaigns from Russia and China. But the prevailing theory is that he needs that protection gone so that Twitter can stop flagging everything this man says. Because every time he says something about the election, anything that's political, flag, 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 flag. It's like a ref at a dang on Cowboys game. Flags just going everywhere. So he needs that to disappear if he has a snowball chance in hell of attempting to get reelected in 2024 because he needs to be able to put his message out to the people. His people in particular, but the people in general. So as long as Section 230 down, he gonna have a problem with that. So unfortunately for us as the American people, that means our stimulus checks and Section 230 are intertwined. And Section 230 is a big one for the Democrats. And I don't think they're going to ease up on that because that's one of their flagship proposals. And the Republicans are definitely going to push back on this $2,000 a month because they're still holding to Mitch McConnell's red line in the sand of I don't want to do more than $1 trillion stimulus package. And taking it to $2,000 a person would take it to somewhere around 1.5, 1.6 trillion. So that's going to get them, losing oxygen, red and purple in the face. All right, which leads us to our third point for the day. Nancy Pelosi and co. are set to ride on the Congress floor on Monday. So they tried during the previous week to say, hey, we're just going to do a unanimous vote. A unanimous vote is everybody hops on a Zoom call or XYZ while everybody's out of town, and they put up a proposal. If 100% ready to go, it passes. If not, it fails. And you try again later. So they tried to push through this $2,000 a month by unanimous vote. Nope, didn't pass. Republicans. So Nancy Pelosi, all right, gotcha, game on. So she is doing a full floor vote on pandemic aid that includes the $2,000 payment that Trump said he wants. So right now we got Donald Trump, Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, and Bernie Sanders playing on the same team for this particular instance. So when you got, again, Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, Donald Trump, and Bernie Sanders all trying to do for the same thing, you might be on the wrong side of the field. Because that's like the Star of Bethlehem that popped up during the solstice. That don't happen every day. It really don't. So Nancy is prepared to say, cards on the table, here's what we're going to do, and pass the buck to Mitch McConnell. And with the Republicans in a tight runoff election in Georgia, it ain't looking too good either. Let me phrase that. It will not look too good if they just say, Bumpy, nobody's getting no money. Screw it. That will almost guarantee they're going to lose their Senate races in Georgia. And they need both of those, to maintain the majority in the Senate. That's your update, late night update, midday update for December 26th. All right. Wash your hands, wear a mask, be easy, and I love you. Peace out.